Wrestling merchandise can be so damn expensive and so hard to keep up with. You know that if you've got kids, they want the latest John Cena t-shirt, and there's so many of them that it's like, how am I going to afford all that? Especially when you rock something like this that costs an obscene amount of money for what it is. You're like, okay, how on earth am I going to afford that?
So where that money at?
So I've got another option for you. By no means am I affiliated with this website. It was called AliExpress and it's got its own app. One of those sites that tends to pop up, live a year or two and disappear, a bit like a Temu, which I'm sure all of you have seen a shed load of adverts for constantly on your mobile phones or whatever you're on YouTube on. So I went on this website and bought some wrestling merchandise to see what it's about so you guys can judge for yourself. Now, what I will say is, first of all, and I'll flash some of it on your screen as we go, the prices are ridiculously cheap.
I'm listening.
By no means am I supporting the purchasing, say that loads of times in a row, of any items not officially under your brand. Where they come from, I don't know. You can research the website yourself. I'm not getting paid for this. It's not a promotional video. It's just to show you some of the options out there that can help you save some money.
I love money. I love money.
So the first item is a John Cena t-shirt. This one, to be precise. And it's got that on the front and that one on the back. I'm sure we've all seen it. Now, this one, I will say the quality is horrendous. It's like a cheap acrylic kind of material with those just printed on them. However, again, if you're willing to take on that fact that you're getting it so cheap, then can you really argue? You've got to realize you're going to be reducing some of the quality, if not a lot, in return for a ridiculously cheap price. So for the kids, hey, maybe it's not that bad for the kids. Maybe it can be some nighttime wear, like some pajamas or something like that. Who knows? But whatever. That is a John Cena t-shirt. We can see you all day, my friend. You've got enough money. You don't need more merch sales.
And his name is John Cena.
Next up, we've got classic black and white NWO t-shirt. Now, this one is more on a cottonish material. Good fitting, to be fair, as you can see there, nothing on the back. Now, if you was to see this up close, you might find out, hey, that hasn't got the WWE logo, etc. But I tell you what, from afar, or even mid-range, can you tell the difference? Because I certainly can't. I'd say that's a pretty good deal. In exchange for the price you're paying, hey, these ain't cheap and still classic. So that one goes down as just too sweet. Good. Next on the list, had to go in all in with the American males. Wait, what do you mean? You don't know who the American males are?
American males, American males, American males.
Scotty Riggs and Buff Bagwell before it was in NWO. Buff Bagwell. But what I will say is, hey, shout out to DDP Yoga. If you've seen the turnaround of these two gentlemen falling on hard times, turning their life around to a positive, massive shout out to you guys. Anybody who's down, mental health issues, etc., are real. Then if you can make better steps in your life to turn it around, massive respect for you. It's great news to see that these two guys. But again, a kind of classic cotton t-shirt, decent fitting, printing on the front. You got to have some balls to wear that out and about. But if you're an American, hey, where else are you going to get American males merch? Come on, unless they started printing it themselves. But I'd say that one gets a tick from me. American males, fair play to you guys. Next on the list, now, Funko Pops, toys, etc. Those in the background are not from AliExpress. Got the Hitman, Ric Flair, and the Hulkster. They are the official merch.
Now, I can't help it that I'm custom made.
But although I don't have any wrestling Funkos from AliExpress per se, one of my sons really loves Lionel Messi. So we got this Lionel Messi one. And you know what? For what was the price? £3? £3 stroke $3, depending on where you're from, US, UK, etc. Probably €3 as well. I'd say that's not too bad, is it? You know, you get the box separately from the figure. So to save on packaging, they'll flatten this and you have to put it together yourself. But hey, it's a box. It's not that difficult for most who don't need a hand doing it. And I'd say their toys are actually okay. Now, what you have to realise is, in summary, for the outrageously cheap prices, you are going to be giving up a lot of the quality. And the end result is hit and miss, to be honest. I'd say the Cena one was horrendous, and say the NWO one, great. So you really have got to roll the dice a little bit to see where you end up and where it lies. But overall, I'd say it's not bad, and it's definitely worth a look. If you would like me to get more merchandise from there and review it on the channel or have a look, please leave a comment, let me know, and I'll do it. I genuinely use the comments. I'm not the biggest YouTuber in the world, so I will use your comments as feedback, and I will action and reply to every single one. I will never ask you to like and subscribe. I think it's cringe. Everybody in the world does it every video. People will do it naturally if they're going to join you on this journey. Do you know what I mean? But I will shout out my other one. I've just started a gaming channel to see if dads, i.e. No Camp Dad, can still hang at the elite level that I used to operate on. And I'd say we're doing all right. So check that out. All the links will be in the description, or I'll pop something on your screen somewhere around here. Otherwise, we're getting out of here. Take care. Thanks a lot.
Give me 2 claps and a Ric Flair.